Nobody asked if I was okay. I learned to smile when the room got quiet. Learned to say I'm good when I was barely trying. Everybody saw me standing tall. Nobody saw me breaking through the walls. I carried my troubles underneath my coat, swallowed every word stuck inside my throat. They called me strong, so I played the part. While every night I was falling apart, I answered every call when somebody needed me. Stayed up all night when they couldn't sleep. I gave my last when somebody was low, but when I disappeared, nobody came to know. They knew my name, they knew my face, they knew the smile I wore in every place. But underneath the man they thought they knew was a heart screaming, somebody please come through. I didn't need a miracle, I didn't need somebody to save my soul. I just needed one person to stop and say, brother, tell me, are you okay? Nobody asked if I was okay. Nobody cared what I carried every day. I said I'm fine and they walked away like those two little words could hide the pain. Nobody asked if I was okay. Nobody stayed when the lights began to fade. I was screaming without making a sound, drowning while everybody watched from the ground. Nobody asked if I was okay. I know the feeling, I have worn that face, laughing with strangers while falling from grace. I held my tears until the bathroom door, then cried like I'd never cried before. I became the woman everybody could call, the shoulder that caught them whenever they'd fall. But when my own world started coming undone, there wasn't a single hand reaching out to anyone. They said you're strong, you'll get through this somehow, but strong doesn't mean I don't need you now. Sometimes the strongest ones are barely alive, just looking for a reason to make it through the night. I stopped explaining what was hurting inside, because every time I opened up I watched people hide. So I stitched my wounds and I painted my eyes, then walked back outside with another disguise. I didn't need somebody to fix what was wrong, I just needed someone to stay a little longer. One honest question could have changed my day. Tell me the truth, are you okay? Nobody asked if I was okay. Nobody cared what I carried every day. I said I'm fine and they walked away like those two little words could hide the pain. Nobody asked if I was okay. Nobody stayed when the lights began to fade. I was screaming without making a sound, drowning while everybody watched from the ground. Nobody asked if I was okay. Maybe I was too proud to tell them I was scared. Maybe I thought nobody really cared. Maybe I became so good at hiding the scars that everybody believed I was stronger than I was. I wore my anger like a suit and tie, turned every how are you into another lie. I'm doing great with the fire in my eyes, while something inside me was begging to die. But tonight I don't wanna be that man, I don't wanna keep pretending that I can. If you ask me how I'm
shake. If these tears start falling, let them break. I spent too many years trying not to be a burden, while my own heart was screaming underneath the surface.
If you're hurting, you don't have to hide it.
If you're breaking,
You don't have to fight it.
if you're lonely,
You don't have to pretend.
you don't have to face the darkness alone again.
I would've told you if somebody had asked.
I would have opened up if somebody had stayed.
Maybe all I needed was one honest voice.
One little question: are you okay?
Nobody asked if I was okay. So tonight I'm gonna finally say it. I was hurting, I was lost, I was afraid, and I was tired of pretending every day.
Nobody asked if I was okay,
But I won't let another heart fade away. If I see somebody drowning in the crowd, I'll be the one who stops and calls it out.
I'll ask the question.
Nobody asked me.
I see you hurting.
Tell me what you need.
You don't have to smile.
You don't have to be brave.
You don't have to carry every burden to the grave.
I was never okay.
I was never okay.
But now it's never okay.
But now somebody finally knows my name. And if tomorrow brings another storm, we won't face it standing here alone. So if you're listening in the dark tonight, and you're pretending everything is alright, you don't have to lie when somebody says you're